favorite guest, former Arkansas Governor Mike Huckabee, joins us live this morning. Governor, it's great to see you this
morning.
morning. So how did this become an investigation?
Great to be with you guys this morning.
Well, James Comey, if you read the papers this morning, seems like the one under investigation. Have you noticed that? I thought it was Hillary who's under criminal investigation.
James Comey, he has done something remarkable, and we need to thank him for it. A lot of people are all over his case, but he has finally brought Democrats and Republicans together just before this election because all of them want him to resign. And that's the only time that I've seen Democrats and Republicans agree on anything in all of 2016. So we will at least be grateful for that.
What about Loretta Lynch in all of this? Of course, we remember the tarmac meeting with Bill Clinton over the summer. And she came out then later apologized, said it was an error in judgment. But she, in the beginning of the summer, said she would listen to the recommendations of the FBI in her decision on this case. Well, we learned yesterday that the DOJ had basically tried to stonewall James Comey from actually sending this letter to Congress, saying he was going to get the emails. Further, the DOJ is also not allowing a warrant to be issued. So the FBI has not yet been able to go through these emails. They have them. They're just not able to read them yet.
Well, I'm sure all of you are aware that if you talk to rank-and-file people in the FBI, either active or retired, there is an uproar within the ranks of the Bureau because they feel like that everything that they have been trained to do, everything that they have the integrity to do, has been upended by the way this has all been handled. And they're angry and they're frustrated. They feel like that, the agency has been compromised because the DOJ has been so protective of Hillary. They have not allowed this to go through in the same way they did for General Petraeus, General Cartwright, or for that matter, for some low-level sailor who takes a picture on his cell phone. The fact is, America cannot elect somebody to the highest office in the land to be the commander-in-chief of all armed forces, the head of all national security, who can't keep a simple secret and then who destroys evidence. This is, Hillary talks about something unprecedented. This would be unprecedented. I don't think if she were elected, her presidency would last much longer than a snowball in Phoenix in the middle of August. I just think that there's just too much stink there, and no amount of Febreze is ever going to be able to make it smell good.
So Uma Abedin is now saying that she can't recall how tens of thousands of these missing emails wound up on her husband's, or going to be ex-husband, Weiner's laptop in a folder that was called life insurance. So now you have Hillary Clinton saying, I want everything out there. I've got nothing to hide. But you rewind this back, Governor. That is not what she said early on in this investigation. She did not put everything out there. Had she done that, we might be in a different place today. So who's really at fault here? Is it Hillary Clinton or is it James Comey?
Well, have you noticed that with Hillary, it's never her fault? I mean, you know, Harry Truman said the buck stops here. The only buck that stops with Hillary is the one that has George Washington's face on it. And those are the ones that come from foreign governments that go into the Clinton Foundation. But never does she stand up and say, you know, it is totally my fault.